Holly, and I'm here with another video. I feel like I have Girl Scout cookie in my teeth. I'm also very cold, so look up to my blanket. So this video is about auto-buy authors, and I can't remember if I did this video before, and like, yes, I could just go search my own YouTube channel, but I'm a lazy person, so I'm not doing that. I've actually not been buying a ton of books lately. Less because I'm like worried about having a ton of books and more for financial reasons. I'm not necessarily like pre-ordering or running out and buying books right away. So at this point, I guess this video is a little unorthodox. But I would definitely say that all of these authors, if I didn't buy their books right away, I definitely would buy them without any thought. Like, I don't need to read the synopsis, I don't need to know any reviews or anything like that. I'm just gonna get them. Either I would buy them or I would like put them on my Christmas list. That's what I've been doing a lot lately. So I wanted this to be 10 authors total. So first is Lisa Kleypas. I will qualify this one by saying as long as it's a historical. If it's a contemporary, no. I do like the Travis family books. I think they're Blue Eyed Devil is a fave forever and always. But I'm not really into her contemporaries. However, her historicals, I'll buy in a hot second. Sarah MacLean, another one. Sarah MacLean book coming out. My butt's going to the store. Lorraine Heath. I think I mentioned this before. I don't know how I went so many years without even really knowing her. Where was I? Was I blind? And I used to just go to the library and like walk up and down the adult section because my library doesn't have a romance dedicated section. They have just adult books. And I would just literally go and look for books that looked like romances because I had read like every romance that I knew about. Janine Frost. So she writes paranormal romance. Probably most well known for her Night Huntress books, Cat and Bones. Serena Bowen, of course. Oh my gosh, I love Serena Bowen. And I love that her stuff is getting traditionally published now because then I can just go to the store, and I much prefer to read a physical book than an ebook. So then, Sophie Kinsella, she's my homegirl. We all know that. Jennifer L. Armentrout, Jalen, whatever she's writing as, I don't care. I'm all about that life. Colleen Hoover. Now, I did briefly consider taking her off of this list, but I'm going to leave her on there. At this point, I'm still, like, I enjoy every Colleen Hoover book I read, but I have to be in the right frame of mind to read a Colleen Hoover book because, to be completely honest with you, they are so messed up. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean it in like, I know she intentionally writes her books with the intent, or yeah, can I say intent? How many times in a sentence? She writes them with the intent to shock you and to do something different and to try something different. Like, she's talked about that before, how she likes to just try writing a different way or whatever. I really respect that. I love it. However, that often results in me losing my mind. So, actually owns It Ends With Us, and I've had it for a while, and I can't bring myself to read it, which is why I considered taking her off the list, but Winter Storm Stella has ruined my life. Okay, the snow is officially above my balcony. And then the last is Cassandra Clare. I think a huge part of this is less her, although I do like her writing style, it works for me, is that basically everything she writes is going to be in the Mortal Instruments world. So I always know it's a world that like I understand and I get, and I'm gonna see characters I recognize or like names I recognize at least, and there's something very comforting about that. So those are my 10 auto-buy authors. I wouldn't necessarily say that they're all my favorites, although maybe I would. Yeah, I would say they're my favorites, but I would definitely say that there are other authors I love just as much, but I wouldn't consider them like must buy their books ASAP. It's weird. These are also authors that I like to, like, I kind of like am curating my collection. So if I don't own all of their books, I'm like striving to own all of them. This video made sense, I'm sure. This is my list of out-of-date authors. How many times have I said that today? If there are any authors that you particularly like that you must read their books, or if you have any thoughts on any of these authors, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you with my awkward hand motions. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!